Okay, it says you're live. This better have worked. I hope it worked. It says it's on. Oh, finally. Okay, sorry. Just getting set up. It didn't give me the option to go live, and I wasn't sure, so I had to reset the browser, go back into YouTube, go back into Studio, and just do everything all over again. Okay. I think it's working. Okay. Hey, everybody. Sorry about that. I loaded the website this morning, the live tab this morning, but maybe since I didn't load it closer to the live or right at the live, it didn't give me the chance. The countdown ended and just said waiting. And I'm like, waiting for what? I'm here. So, hey, hi everybody. Hey Viv. Hey Carla. Hey Rachel. Hey Lizzie. Hey Catherine. I'm doing as good as I can as I troubleshoot all of this different stuff, and I'm on my phone and I'm going for my laptop. So I did make it diamond in the rough. I had no idea, but I troubleshooted and I figured it out. Oh, Axel, you got a shout out. You got a shout out, buddy. Do you want to say hi? If he could say hi, he would. Yeah, he's hanging out. I just finished my lunch, so he's not going to go pretty far away from me. Oh, thanks, Pippa. He's not going to go far away from me because he's going to hope that he gets something. Yeah. Hey, Dawn. Hi, Marie. Oh, thank you. I love this too. I wish I had made it. Carla, you'll get to see a lot of him over the next hour and a half. Okay, everybody. A few things. One, I have a cold. I have a cough. I've had it for maybe 2 weeks now, and I'm not sick. It's not a fever. It's just this cough that's been driving me crazy. So I might cough quite a bit. Bye, Pippa. Have a good night. It might come out through the whole live. And one of my kids is sick. So hopefully they don't come like right through the door crying. But if they do, we might do some mama cuddles on YouTube Live. And to get started, you know, I'm always scattered. I'm all over the place. I'm going to work on this one today. The night sky. This is the one I've been trying to finish for months and months and months. Wait, you thought I was Rachel? Like I looked like Rachel? Because that would be pretty much a compliment and really exciting. Or you have the wrong tab loaded. I'm not sure. This one is pretty small. It's a 40 by 30. And this is the one that I was working on over the summer and my kids spilled coffee on. But I'm determined to finish it. And I only have a very little bit left. That's it. It's just such a confetti project that it's going so small. So small. That's right. You're from Virginia. We're in Virginia. I'm from Alexandria. A little north. Wait, I feel like we've had this conversation before. Yeah, Richmond. Okay. Going through Richmond was, or going down to Richmond is always like popping into VCU and checking out different stuff. We actually go to Richmond every time we're in Virginia because the animal USDA animal import export office is in Richmond. Hey Anna. So we go down for his paperwork anytime we have to leave the US. How are you doing, Shine? We're doing pretty good. So I think it's 7:30 on the East Coast and what, 4:30 on the West Coast? If you are still awake, that's amazing. I rarely see past 9 p.m. Yeah, so Axel is a Chihuahua Pug mix. So he looks kind of like a Chihuahua. He's a little chunkier for the pug body. He's got kind of the activity level of a pug and the bark of a Chihuahua every now and then, but he's not a barky dog. Okay, I'm gonna do $7.97, that little like tree symbol. I'm gonna work on that one. And really, we gotta get this done. This was started April. So yeah, 10 months. This 40 by 30 has taken me longer to do than the Princess Ensemble diamond painting. Carla, yeah, we are in the same time zone. I know, it's easier to watch each other's lives, watch each other's videos. Hey, Hannah. Like this one? A friend actually sent this one to me. I really like it because green's my favorite color and there's blue and purple and white. Hey, Sunshine. What are you guys working on? Are you just hanging around and cleaning like Rachel? Are you working? What are you up to? Because for me, it's the afternoon. So we've already cleaned. I diamond painted this morning while watching some of the premieres last night. It's been quite a day. The baby woke up at 5:40 this morning, so we've gotten a lot done today. Ooh, filling orders. That's always really good. That's good news. Oh yeah, it's a rocking chair. He'll rock himself back and forth on that thing sometimes when he wants to. So I am going to ask on you guys to help because you know how scattered I am when I'm doing a drill with me. Just imagine while I'm doing a live and talking about random things that pop into my head. But also, if there's anything that you want to know, please ask so I can talk about it because I actually didn't prepare very much for this live. I knew I was going to go live. I think doing a drill with me just like 2 days ago, I ended up talking about almost all the stuff that's going on. And really just between crafting and work and a sick baby and working with all those schedules combined, I haven't really been up to much. It's a lot, but not, day-to-day kind of stuff. Okay. Victoria's Moon diamond painting. I don't know if I've seen that one before. Ooh, Star Wars diamond painting. That's pretty cool. I have 3 of them right now, and I really need to get on them. But I refuse to kit anything up. Like I watched Diamond in the Raft as she was kitting up her beautiful, beautiful sparkly drill diamond painting, but I refuse to kit anything up until I'm done with this one. When am I coming back to Ireland? Well, I want to come back to Ireland as soon as possible. My husband was at the airport yesterday in Tunisia with friends that were flying to Ireland. They arrived yesterday and it just made me want to go back. I really want to go back. I need an update on the retreat. If that's still going to happen, or details, I need to get all that from you. Am I going to celebrate it? Oh, yeah. So I'm going to say it wrong. I mean, it looks like carnival. It's called carnival. I'm going to say that wrong. Here in Germany, and we're trying to teach our kids as much German culture as we can. Now, I believe, and Yeti, you're going to have to help me, it's similar to Halloween, where kids dress up and have fun and a good time? Or are you talking about the one where we get to go and cut everybody's ties and kiss boys? Because I'm married, so I'm not going to be doing that one either. There's a lot of celebrations going on as we lead up to the spring. Sorry, I'm trying to talk and read at the same time. What am I doing? Halloween diamond painting. I need to do one of those too. What is it, Hannah? Like pumpkins, cats? So shine like a diamond. I talked about this in my live. I feel like this diamond painting, it was called so many things, right? Like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, like Night Sky, Lover's Kiss, and this was in a bunch of advertisements that you always saw for diamond painting, and that's how I started diamond painting. I saw an ad. I haven't seen this in any in a long time. Which ones do you have from Star Wars? I don't know if I have a Star Wars. Beth, you're up early. Maybe up early. Still happening, but I may need to get a new venue. That's right. So it's still this September 11th weekend because I want to try and convince Rainbow Crafter, my best friend, if she would want to meet me in Ireland and go. No sleep. You guys are so tired. You're all either up late or up super early on a Saturday. Such sweet people. Okay, Moonchild, I would stay up too for an Amazon package. Hannah, Jack Skeleton. So all about that. I'm looking at it right now over here. I have like a little bit of fabric stash in the windowsill, and it is Nightmare Before Christmas Jack Skeleton fabric. Okay. And Yetta's helping me with my German traditions here. Kissing boys is more around Cologne. Okay, haven't been to Cologne. Think I'm going in February. Here, kids and adults get dressed up in costumes, and there's a parade and candy. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna try and do that with the kids and just use their Halloween costumes. But we need to see like what's going on around Frankfurt, or if we want to leave Frankfurt for that. I went art club that one day, and I got that 1 and 3. I got a Diamond Art Club text a couple days ago about a buy one, get one. And it came through in text. And I was like, oh, I have too many already. That was a really good deal, but I didn't do it. Ooh, Arizona, beautiful. My first cup of coffee ended up getting really cold. We're in Germany. I'm in Frankfurt. Haven't been to Denmark, but I hope to get there before I leave Germany. And look, this always happens, guys. I always just top my mouth off, and I don't actually diamond paint. My lives are so unsuccessful. I hope you guys have more success during my lives than I do. What time is it? It's 1:46 p.m. And yeah, 1:46. It actually, my throat. This time worked really well because my husband, when I was sitting here having my lunch, was making lunch for the kids. And then I don't hear anything in the house. So they probably all went for their nap or quiet time or library book reading. And when I'm done with this, it'll be 3 p.m. our time. And I think we're going to go out, go shopping, and then go to dinner tonight. We're just not sure where we want to go. I know the kids want to go to the military base and have Taco Bell, but I want to see if I can convince them to go to like a real restaurant and sit down and have noodles. We'll see who wins. It's usually them. Do I want to go to the Netherlands? Yes, I do. I drove through the Netherlands to get to Dover, England back in July. But driving and stopping at a restaurant, having lunch and playing isn't really getting a chance to go there. So I want to try and explore as much as I can. Oh, Olivia's your daughter? I didn't know her name was Olivia. Okay, have a good day. Thanks for popping in. Where do I live? I live in Frankfurt, Germany. Tell you all about the place. You have to go. I need tips. I always need travel tips. Don't worry. It's going to be worse. I don't know what to talk about. Carla, there's no way yours can be worse. I have already messed up going live, and I don't have anything to talk about, and I'm so random and scattered. I'm all over the place. Trust me. Carla, I set the bar pretty low, and we've seen your channel, so you're going to soar over it. Don't worry. Find some to know me tag questions. That works too. I feel like I've done a lot of those before, and that's a good thing to fall back on, Carla. But I also just say ask me questions. Hey, Raj. My sister just moved back from Germany a few months ago. She lived there for 4 years or something like that. I like it here. I really like it here. We've been here in Germany for 7 months, believe 7 months. Our time here is going way too fast, and I have, I think, 17 months left. And I don't want to leave, but I have 17 months left. I'm going to be just crying and kicking and screaming as I have to exit my apartment. Go to Legoland. Your kids will love it. We definitely want to go to Legoland. It's so close. I have friends that have gone, made it a weekend trip because it's like 4 hours drive. I'm not sure. We want to go to Paris by train. That's 4 hours from Frankfurt. That's another travel thing we want to do right while we're here. We'd love to go to Disney Paris, but I more like to fantasize that I can afford that when I can't. But we have a lot of traveling we want to do. So yeah, travel tips. Let me know. Email them to me. I need them all. If I'm this scatterbrained while trying to craft, imagine what it's like to plan a trip with me. Mm-hmm. 1 hour away, I would probably go frequently. I bet you do, though. Then again, it's like when we used to live right outside of Washington, D.C. I mean, we just so rarely went into D.C. It's kind of, it's like when you live so close, it's surprising how rare you do something. Oh, Moonchild, isn't that the truth? I feel like my entire channel is just like a blooper. I'm making some progress. So right now I'm trying to, on my diamond painting. Right now I'm working with my 3-spacer, and I don't always work with a 3-spacer. I'm not that good at lining it up. And this is such a confetti piece, but I am getting some progress done. I think, so I really like this painting. One of my daughters, she saw it after I'd kind of been in the closet and forgotten about it. She's like, oh, I love that one. Can you finish it? And it's not the confetti that throws me off. It's the fact that all of the colors are just 1 or 2 DMCs off from each other. So it does feel like you're looking at the same thing over and over and over. And I have a 50 by 70, like Star Wars inspired fan art diamond painting thing that I got a while back. But that one has, I think, 40,000 free tendrils. So that's going to be hard to do too, because it's going to be looking at the same thing over and over and over. You finished? You finished your princess and stuff? Oh, that was really fast. Oh gosh, that's awesome. Congratulations. I hope you loved it. I really enjoyed that painting. I'm going to have to try and find another similar to that. I want the villains. I want the Disney villains. I've been looking at it. I've been stalking the website for it. I like the glue on those canvases, and I really want to do it. But I'm hoping there's going to be a sale soon, because I think right now it is $47. I want to see that bad boy go down to 30. Really have to go to the top. You can see. The waves come from different sizes. I think I would go there and just sit and be like, this is absolutely beautiful and gorgeous, to go to another place and see how wonderful it is. And then I'd have my 3 kids right next to me, just like, Mom, can I have your phone for YouTube? Like, be quiet. Mom's enjoying this. Yeah, what are you stitching, Rachel? We got a few people asking. And is it something that you put on your floss tube? Or is it something not yet seen? You don't have to worry about your typing. Mine is usually atrocious. Autocorrect. I just got to turn it off. It can never guess what I'm trying to say. So Carla, I think with that painting, I don't know, something about it, even though it's really confetti-like, it's blocked confetti. I felt like it went pretty quickly. I'm glad you liked it too. He's snoring. I don't know if you can hear that. Oh, coffee. Oh, sunshine, get one for me. I would love to get up and get a coffee, but I'm not going to do that. My coffee's cold. It's cold. So then I switched over to a soda because if it's cold anyways. Galaxy Unicorn. Oh, okay. So I got to check Instagram. I think it was Flossy, but maybe not. It's really new. I don't remember if I saw that one. Dogs are walked. Oh, well, welcome, Rebecca. I was going to check your YouTube, Rachel. Oh, I just thought of one thing that's been going on I can tell you guys about. Oh, yeah. I don't think it would come over that well on the phone, but that's what Rachel's working on. So the one thing I can talk to you about is a good, what would you do as a parent? So one of my girls has a wiggly tooth, and she's so happy, so excited, because she knows this means the tooth fairy is going to show up. And I don't know where she picked up some of this new lingo, but she started saying the word proud. Like, I'm really proud that I have a wiggly tooth because it means that I'm becoming a big girl, and it's adorable. And that was on Tuesday when it got really wiggly, and she showed me, and then she told me she showed everybody else in her class and let them all stick their hands in her mouth to wiggle her tooth. So Thursday, she comes home from school and she was talking to one of her teachers. And again, we don't live in the United States. There are cultural differences. So yeah, she was talking to one of her teachers, and the teacher is like, oh, the tooth fairy is very silly. There's no such thing as a tooth fairy. Her teacher said to her that it's your mom, and your mom will be the tooth fairy, and your mom's going to go into your room while you're sleeping. She's going to give you money. And this is her teacher, and she's 5. I was so upset when I found out. She was crying because she was asking me, like, are you the tooth fairy? And I'm sitting there like, well, I know I got a job recently, but I'm definitely not taking teeth as part of my job. So I don't think I'm the tooth fairy. I don't know what your teacher is talking about. And she was really upset. So then it's kind of this, well, my teacher said you're the tooth fairy, so are you lying? It's like, what? And I didn't mention this before, like on my channel or in any of my videos. Well, it's a whole string of ones that fell off. In December here in Germany, and this might be some other places, maybe Denmark, I don't know, they celebrate St. Nicholas. So in early December, you leave your shoes outside, and St. Nicholas comes, and good girls and boys get their shoes filled with treats and chocolates and candy. Another one of their teachers told them in December that Santa Claus is not real. And that's your parents filling up a stocking, and St. Nicholas is real. So you need to make sure that you leave your shoes outside. So they're 5, and already their school has now told them, for some crazy reason that Santa and the Tooth Fairy aren't real. They're 5. To me, this seems a little absurd. So, yeah. So I guess, as of Thursday, we've kind of been dealing with that in our house, and she's really sad. But she also, I think she wants her tooth to fall out now so she can prove that the Tooth Fairy is real and that the Tooth Fairy is going to come and visit her. So we'll see what goes on with that. I know, she's 5. And my other daughter, they're in the same class, so she heard it too. So that makes me think it was said maybe more to the whole class. And yeah, I was thinking of writing at least a complaint email. So in another drill with me, I'll have to update you on how that goes. But we've been pretty upset this week about that. But we're trying to, Carla, could you just imagine me dressed up as a fairy? I don't know. I don't know if it's normal for the school. I don't know if it's like a cultural thing that we don't know about, and it's difficult to navigate these things. So that will be handled next week, and I can update you guys on how that goes. But one thing I was doing this morning when the baby woke up sick at 5:40 and just wanted to kind of like play, I had him playing and I sewed them these little like pouches because we don't have like a little Tooth Fairy pouch. My husband and I were talking about this. He said that when he was a kid, he just put his tooth under the pillow and the Tooth Fairy came to the house and visited him. And I was like, no, when I was a kid, we had to put it in a pouch because if you twisted and turned, then the tooth would maybe fall on the ground and you'd lose it. So it had to stay in a pouch so the Tooth Fairy could find it. So I sewed them both pouches because we're really trying to keep them enthusiastic still about this stage of childhood that is someone just decided to be mean about. Yeah, but my husband's like, no, we didn't have a pouch. And I'm like, what? We have a pouch. You put your tooth in a pouch. Oh, comments. Yeah, so sad. I don't know why. We have 2 teachers now that have told them those things. Frustrated with the school. And then since it's our first one that we've lost, she was asking a lot of questions of, does the Tooth Fairy bring money? Does the Tooth Fairy bring a present? Because one person in my class lost a tooth and they said that they got a present, and then another person in the class lost a tooth and they said they got money. But I don't know how much money the Tooth Fairy brings, and she's asking all these questions. Mother of the year. So I'm like, I don't know, let's ask Google. And I get on my phone and I'm like, what's the going rate that the Tooth Fairy brings? I think it's $3. That's what I read. Morning, Mystical. Welcome. Just talking about the most random things, and now we're talking about the Tooth Fairy. So welcome. Yeah, I always put tooth in like a little bag. And yeah, I think I always got left $1. Yeah, I always got $1. And then I think I went to just like 7-Eleven and I would buy Fun Dip, which is probably the worst thing for your teeth. I would use my Tooth Fairy money for candy. Mm-hmm. I understand that. I was a teacher for 5 years. I work in school now. I could never imagine ever doing that. 25 cents. You get a little thing of like what the going rate is or what it used to be. Home children up in level in that. Wow. Yeah. I think I'm just going to write an email and just say I'm disappointed. What do you think I should do? Keep drilling. That's what he's saying. He's like, just keep drilling. Oh, and then I wrote myself down a little note about visitors. So we have some visitors that are coming here soon, which is so fun when you live overseas and you get to have anybody visit you. So I get to start thinking about some of the fun things that we want to do and show around Germany. It has been so cold recently. It actually flurried yesterday, which was quite unusual. It flurried for 20 seconds and everyone just stopped and looks at the snow because it so rarely snows here. It's very cold, but it just doesn't really snow that everyone tried to enjoy it. But yeah, it's just been so cold to go out and do anything, but we need to start planning and doing some fun stuff when they get here. I'm really looking forward to it. I think I'm going to, Nicole. I'm just going to start just with an email and just express disheartenment about how that happens, especially when we try so hard to teach our children a lot of the local customs and traditions to have ours not be as respected. Yeah, I think like change in $1, that's kind of like the norm. That's what I got when I grew up. Google told me 3. I was like, oh, wow. Tooth Fairy got a raise. Do I have a moderator? Do I have a troll? I don't think I do. I don't really have a moderator. It looks like Rachel's one. Sunshine. There you go. Bye, Rachel. Yeah. I'll update you. I'll also let you know like how much we end up going for. I'll when she wakes up, I'm like, let me see. Let me see what she left when she loses her tooth. I'm like, let me see. Actually, if anything, she'll probably wake up in the middle of the night and then wake all of us up to tell us. So there were trolls last night. Sunshine, please tell me about this. I watched a few of the premieres. Sorry, I saw the first couple minutes of Amber's live, and then Kay Diamond Paint's premiere. And I checked one more out. Just tell us what happened. Okay, the baby is awake. The baby's awake, and the baby's going, woo, woo, woo. So I've got the dog snoring off and on, and the baby in the next room going, woo, woo, woo. The strangest sounds in the background of this channel. Sunshine, what happened? Like, were there a lot of trolls just in one chat, or was it just one person that popped up in each one? There's so many of these like little tree symbols on this canvas. Okay. Well, have a good rest. Thanks for popping in and chatting, because as you can tell, I'm just always all over the place. So it's helpful when you guys chat with me. Gives me something to talk about. I'm making good progress. I mean, so I started working on this earlier today, this morning when I woke up, and I'm making some progress in this little square. And I don't know, I can't get like super close, but the one I'm working on, no, I'm not gonna be able to get close enough. The one I'm working on, there's a lot of left in this area. Hey, Rebecca, how are you doing? I'm doing good. Trying to crush this diamond painting once and for all and just finish it. I mean, it's been too long. I told myself that this year I want to try and finish a lot of the works in progress that have been around and in my closets for way too long. I mean, this is on the list of ones that I really want to finish. I'm trying my hardest to do that, but then, you know, I see a knitting shawl pattern, and then I cast that on my needles, brand new project, and then I saw a quilt, so I'm doing a quilting pattern right now. And I just need to focus on what I've already started. So this is going to be progress when I finish it. Out of soda. Do I have to text my husband and be like, can you please bring me another soda? Yeah. You should knit, Carla. It's really great. I love knitting. I actually 100% learned how to knit from YouTube. Yeah, just like when I was first interested in diamond painting, I went to YouTube. And when I wanted to learn how to knit, I started on YouTube. And even now I'll be working on a pattern and it might be a brand new stitch that I've never done before and I'm not sure what to do. And the first thing I do, go to YouTube search and I learn, and that's how I taught myself. I like knitting because it's really easy to go like Michael's or Walmart or Joann's. You buy a skein of yarn, you buy needles, and maybe you're $10 into the craft. And you can figure out if you like it or not. You don't have to invest a lot to see if it's something you're interested in. You can just buy yarn you like, buy knitting needles, and figure out, is this for me? And then you can make so much different stuff. You're bound to find a pattern that you really like. I like knitting blankets. We have a lot of blankets in the house that I've knit. See, that's the thing. Okay, I need to learn how to crochet. I cannot crochet to save my life. I'm terrible at crochet. Everything I've done, like with quilting now, I'm into quilting, bam, I picked it up so fast. Knitting, picked it up fast. Diamond painting, we all became addicted and fell in love with it. And I am a mess when it comes to crochet. I'm terrible at it. And that's with trying for years and years and years. So that is, for some reason, one craft that I just can't get. I always end up dropping the last stitch, so that's my problem. So I'll start off with like a rectangle and then it like becomes a triangle every time. No matter what I do. What site drops design? Drops Design? No, I don't know about it. I'm gonna have to check it out. Is that for knitting? Because if it is, I usually stick to Ravelry, but if there's something else, I would love to try. Yeah, I do a lot of Ravelry. I did a test knit for a sweater in the fall, and that was really fun. I post that up on Ravelry, but that's probably the last thing I've put. I don't post much on Ravelry. I don't use it very much. I always search for patterns, but I'm not like an active user on there. Ooh, Drop Designs. Okay, another one to check out. Knitting and crochet. Knitting, my crochet is horrible. Couldn't give it away. Okay, I'm gonna treat myself. Conversation notes. You have a diamond painting fanatics group on Ravelry? Okay. Please send me the information. I need to join. Hello, Laura. One of my favorites. I'm in love with Laura. I love her. Moonchild, I like blankets too. I'm going to take note of that, because if I get on Ravelry now, I'm going to start reading. What are you up to, Laura? Early morning in Florida. Let's see. Ravelry. You said diamond painting fanatics. Family's doing good. Baby is sick, but you know, nothing terribly going wrong here. You guys keep talking about coffee. You're making me so jealous. What's the first thing I'm going to do when this live ends? I'm going to go and get coffee. Oh, it says hugs. And LOL. Yeah, let me do Drops Design. I like the tips. Keep them up. Group chat. Laura, what are you up today? You gonna go live? I'd love to watch it. God, this one is such confetti. I like confetti, but this one is such confetti. It's so hard to see all these pieces, symbols. Oh. I think it slows down the diamond painting too. It takes forever. Yeah. Try not to cough too much, guys. What am I working on? Again, it's this. You've seen it, you know, this one. And it's a small one. It's just taking forever to finish. Forever and ever and ever. I actually like working on a small one while doing a live. I think that's how I'm going to go in the future from here on out. Because when I do the larger ones, I can't lift it up and easily show you. But these small ones are so easy to pop up, and then everyone can see the design. So I think that's a tip that I've learned from this live that I'm going to try and make sure I do in the next ones. They're rounds, all round. I've actually never done a square, only done rounds. And the way I think is the round drills are a little more forgiving. So if I mess up, then I have a bit more space. I've got this weird thing over here on the side. It looks like all the drills got pushed too hard or something. They're all clumped up. There's an empty spot. I noticed it during this live and it's been bugging me, so I'm going to try and fix that. Yeah, there we go. It's like, oh, arm. They all got, yeah, squished. There we go. Well, hey, Aussie girl. Thanks for stopping by and saying hi. Good morning, Therese. Love those. My beaded cross stitch. That's the next one I gotta try. You, Rachel, quite a few people have done beaded cross stitch. So we went to the commissary last week, and they have these little box of conversation hearts because they have all their Valentine's Days already set up. And the larger bags that they have are not conversation hearts. They're a little different. And these are my favorite. So I actually sent a message to my dad in the States. And I'm like, Dad, the next time you're out, if you see a bag of conversation hearts, please pick them up. Because here I can only get the little boxes. And he's like, yeah, sure, no problem. So maybe a day after or two, he FaceTimes me from Target. And he's in the Target Valentine's Day candy aisle. And he's showing me, like, here are conversation hearts, here are different candies. And he ended up buying a bunch. And now we have a box coming from the United States with Valentine's Day candy in it. And I'm really excited. If it gets in the mail, or it might already be in the mail, so hopefully we get it in like 2 weeks. Well, thanks, Ray Ray, for hanging out and listening. I feel like I do that during lives a lot too. I'm not always active in the chat, but I'm listening. Every now and then I'll pop up and say something, either an agreement or something's really funny. But I'm always listening. I'm always lurking. Like the ones I was watching earlier, even the premieres. I was watching them, and it was, 6 a.m. my time. So, the midnight, the 11 p.m. and the midnight ones of the Sparkle-a-thon. It was on. I wasn't really chatting. They were there. Enjoy your breakfast, Lizzie. Moonchild, when you get it, I'd love to see what a ribbon embroidery kit is. Listening and crocheting, awesome. I'm gonna have to ask you for tips as well on how to crochet. Yeah, all these new crafts, it's really nice when you hear what other people are working on, because then it's kind of like we're learning from others as a community. We're all supporting each other. I had never heard of beaded cross stitch until, there were diamond painters, and then they started doing other crafts, and one of them was beaded cross stitch. And that was the first time I'd heard of it. And I know cross stitch. I have too many that I've started of that. But the beads looked really fancy, very pretty. Is that something you can buy yet in the United States, or do you have to order them? Like, can you get beaded cross stitch in a craft store? I need to learn with her too then, because I'm a mess when I work on it. Bye, Rebecca. See ya. Thanks for popping in. Okay, I'm tired of this color. This color and this symbol. I need something new. Just like Diamond in the Rough, I have the Craftmates lockable. When she was getting her diamond painting up, I'm like, I use those too. Okay. These symbols are so small, or I just need to up my contact prescription. Okay. Few little tiny twistings. Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna do DMC 826 next. I can show it to you. No, there's just way too much natural light coming in. It's like a light blue. Too much light. Etsy and Amazon have a lot of beaded cross stitch. I'll check out Etsy. Where can I buy full beaded cross stitch? Well, I guess Etsy and Amazon's where we're gonna have to start looking. Is it like diamond painting where it's still kind of new and the selection is limited, or are you seeing a lot more designs? In Orchid, if you can tell me where to get them, I will. I need to go down. In Frankfurt, we have a large shopping area called the Zyle, my Zyle. And there's like malls and outdoor performances and coffee shops and restaurants. It's like a big area and it's always packed. Such a dense country, always packed. But there's 3 craft stores very close to each other. And I need to go and just look through the 3 of them and see what I can find. And I wonder if they have that there. I need to, one of the quilts I'm working on, I need to get some additional fabric. And I haven't decided what color I want. So I just figured I'm going to pop into all the stores and figure out what color I want for my quilt. Yeah, that's a good idea. Try the small one, see if it works, if you like it, if it doesn't drive you crazy. Actually, I have not ordered from AliExpress since the summer. Because actually probably the spring, because in the spring it takes so long. I knew we'd be in the United States and I ordered it to my US address. By the time from China to the US to our address in Chicago and then overseas to Germany, it just takes way too long at that point to order anything. What kind of quilt am I making? Axel, can I borrow that, please? Or are you gonna sit on it? Hold on, Axel's sitting on the pattern. Can I borrow this? Hi, baby. It's a Valentine's Day quilt. I'm making one for each of my kids. Scrappy hearts with a solid background color. And the solid background color is the one I don't have yet. So I need to pop into a few craft stores and figure out what I'm gonna get for that. Happy dog. Axel is here with me. He's my baby. I'd like to think that he's staying there because he's really interested in when I talk about crafting. But I also have a bag of pepperoni left over from my lunch right here, so I think he's just waiting for me to forget about it so he can jump up on the table and eat. You know what I should do? Well, I'm thinking about it. Hopefully this doesn't mess anything up because I am going to switch over real quick. Big Sky is the crafter going on after me. And here is her link. She's the next person in the Diamond Paint-a-thon. So if you don't have the playlist, go ahead, you can click on that, open up a new tab, and that is who's going to come on after me in about 30 minutes, 31 minutes. I don't know. I'm actually surprised. I thought with the baby being sick, maybe one of the older kids getting sick, they might come in here. It might be a little chaotic today, but no, so far, like, my husband's just handling everything, and except for me hearing the baby a little bit, things are going very quiet around here. So I was like, oh no, I want to try and make it till 3. Hopefully they'll be okay. They're totally fine. What was I thinking? And I forgot to put the next crafter out there. So that is the link. Who's before and after me? Well, I had to keep checking the playlist. I just kept forgetting. I don't know what it was. I think it was since it was kind of the overnights, which I was watching, and then I cut off, and it's like, oh gosh, I need to look again. I know I have more in this one. Oh, this is such confetti. Yeah. So another thing, when I was saying that my dad was now sending me a box care package from the United States filled with Valentine's Day candy, my mother-in-law is coming to visit, and she's coming to visit next month. And I'm very, very lucky because I have a mother-in-law that I adore, and she's wonderful and supportive and just great to be around. I lucked out. She was also saying, like, what do you need from the US? So I asked her about getting the kids some clothes. So we might have another, like, care package show up when she shows up too. So a few things to be really excited about it. Ooh, are you doing some coloring, Brian? I love coloring. That's one of the really fun things about having 3 young kids. I'm the one that's always like, let's do coloring together. Like, Mom likes to color a lot. And then they I'm always pushing the dollar store coloring books on them, and they go out to the store and they're hitting me up for these like $4, $5, $6 coloring books. Oh no. Okay, drill spill. It's only like 5 though. It's not bad. Walmart. Okay, we can order from Walmart. Walmart will actually deliver to us. I could order a beater cross stitch kit through Walmart. And that's good to know. Walmart and Amazon are 2 retailers that are very, very APO, DPO, AFO, overseas military shipping, diplomatic post office shipping, all the different overseas mailboxes that people have when they get posted overseas. Those are the 2 people that are very, very supportive, and they will. So, Carla, that's the thing. We don't get anything delivered to Germany, but delivering overseas to embassies, consulates, military bases, they will. Where often a company won't, because, you know, overseas shipping, anything can happen, and they're taking responsibility for that. But it's happened before where like an Amazon package got lost. Yeah, I don't know where. I don't know if it got lost in the US, if it got lost in Europe, if it got lost in Tunisia. I have no idea, but Amazon contacted us and it was like, it looked like your package is lost, and they refunded the money for everything we bought. And Walmart is another really good one too. They, Walmart will double or triple package items that are going overseas to make sure that it arrives in nice condition. And we do have our own Amazon, Amazon DE. I've used that one before, but Carla, if you've You've seen it. It's rather limited. What was I looking? I was looking for craft beads. You know, like kids craft beads for bracelets that you make. And I think like one seller popped up. One. Could you imagine typing in like kids craft beads in Amazon.com? You're just overwhelmed with the amount of choice. The reason why I don't use Amazon.de more often is because they will not leave a package on your door. So if we're not home and it's not small enough to fit inside the mailbox, then it gets taken to, I don't know the local name for it, like a package holding place. It's usually like a corner store that sells chips and drinks and things like that. They'll also hold your packages for you, but then you need to get the tag from Amazon that they were at your house, figure out which corner shop it's in, and then go down there. And if you get home late and it's past working hours, they might be closed. So Amazon.de is great for convenience because, again, 2-day shipping kind of deal. But if it's a large item, it can be quite difficult for us to actually pick up. But when we first got here, I ordered something from Amazon.de and we didn't have a car and we didn't really know public transit. And I was like, oh, you know, this is our neighborhood one. It's not that far away. And I looked up how to walk there, not checking the distance. And I just set out. And a few minutes in, I'm like, this is a really long walk. And I didn't even have internet on my phone. And about 45 minutes later, I got to the place. I walked back home carrying this package, which it was light. I don't remember what it was. It was light. And then when I got home, I'm like, there's no way that was super close. How far did I just walk? And I had walked 1.5 kilometers, so 3 kilometers to go and pick my Amazon package up. The things you learn when you're new in country. I have an Instagram, and thanks for giving me a heads up. I actually don't really use social media. I do have a Facebook that I just rarely use. I have an Instagram. The Instagram is just Foreign Service Crafter, and I can check it out if you let me know that you sent it or tagged me in something. My problem with Facebook too is I so rarely use it that people who know me well know that I'm not going to see it unless they actually tag me in a photo or in a status update or something like that, because I just don't want them. But yes, Brian, check the Instagram. I don't even think I've used the Instagram in a while, but if I know somebody's going to send me something, then I check it out. I'd have to find my own Instagram. I don't even remember the password. Wonderful. I wish I wasn't addicted to Instagram, Facebook, and Snapchat. Oh, yeah. I feel like a while ago I was really addicted, or I was just checking it a lot, and then I realized, why am I checking this so much? And I just told myself I'm gonna try and not check it as much, and then that turned into me never really using it. If anything, I think my husband will put a message up and then he'll tag me in the message, and that's probably where all the posts on my page are from. And he doesn't even use it. He doesn't use it that much. Okay, Brian, I'm gonna try and do this. I don't really remember my password. Instagram. No, not that one. I don't want that one. Instagram.com. Sorry, guys. You're probably so bored. Okay. Yay. I'm in. Okay, Brian. Oh, thank you, everybody. I just mentioned that I have an Instagram and you guys are following me now. Thank you. I have some follows from a minute ago. So, Brian, you'll have to let me know. Just tag me in it and we'll check it out. I need to do better about logging on. Oh, actually, it looks like I posted in December that I finished the Princess Diamond painting. So I was on at some point. My throat is starting to hurt, so I might have to drink that cold coffee. So, if you're just getting started and the Sparkle-a-thon, are you planning on just going video to video and trying to watch as many people as you can? Are you going to end up just watching for this morning or in the afternoon or in the evening? What's your schedule look like today? Because like I said, I think the only thing we're going to do is in 20 minutes, I will stop here and I think we're just going to go to the commissary. And that's my day. So I'll probably, because I've done this before, be listening to the live in the car on the drive, because it's a 30-minute drive, while my husband is actually driving the car. And then when I come home, I'll be on the couch. And if I'm even watching TV, oh my gosh, this is so lazy of me to even say out loud. So if I'm even just like, I have the TV on or something, I just have the phone there, like, so I can listen to it. Like I said, I don't really chat much, but I'm always listening to it. So I hope to be listening to most of them today and tomorrow. Yep. Sick household. We have one here. Actually, I got an article sent to me yesterday about how in Germany, I guess the flu has really impacted Germany really hard, and there's like 30,000 people sick right now with the flu in Germany. So a lot of people here are sick too. I mean, no one in our house has the flu, but a lot of people sick. When does it end? Tomorrow. Every hour and a half, someone new will be on, a new crafter to chat with, and it's just gonna go till tomorrow. I don't have the playlist though, so if any of my little crafty creating friends has it, we can put it in the comments. And in a few minutes, I'll put again the next creator, Big Sky. They're coming on after me. Might need some wax too. Mull out. Or maybe it's just this glue. The glue is months old. It might be starting to dry out. What would you rather have? Bad glue or bad drills? Let me know. Bad glue or bad drills? Is it Wolfpack next? Do I have the wrong person? Is it Wolfpack? Lizzie, if you could do me a huge favor and double check that, because then I put the wrong creator in the comments. Let me find her. You want to take forever to load the YouTube? Probably because I'm live streaming. Yeah, that's not going to work. Hers was 30 minutes when I logged on. Okay. Yeah, so I thought it was Big Sky, and then I just switched over to Big Sky's channel, which I posted earlier, and it says 105 minutes until they're live. Yeah. So thank you for posting the playlist. I need that. I don't have that on my computer right now. Again, because it's in Facebook Messenger, and I rarely use Facebook Messenger. Or rarely use. January Diamond Paint-a-thon. Oh, nope. Playing a video. Whoa, messed that up. I messed that up so bad. Beautiful playlist. There we go. Here we go. I've got the playlist and okay, so Big Sky on the playlist is listed after me, but there is a gap. There's nobody else. So do we need to update the playlist for Wolfpack? Wolfpack is next. Okay. Okay. Then I need to find her link. Do you guys have it? I'm so sorry, Wolfpack. I totally messed that up then. Because it says I'm 16 on there and Big Sky Diamond Painting is 17. But it's Wolfpack is in here on mine. Thank you, Sunshine. Helping me out, saving me once again. And I only have like 14 minutes left, so I really appreciate you tracking all this down. I'm trying to switch through different YouTube tabs, and my computer is going at a snail's pace because YouTube is also streaming, so. Yeah, I think I'd rather have bad glue. Because if it's bad glue, I just use nail polish or something. Let's see. What's harder? Would you rather have bad symbols or air bubbles? Thank you for posting her link. It's awesome that your craft store has diamond paintings. Sorry, Lizzie, I'm messing up. I messed up the start of this live. I'm messing up the schedule. There's gonna be like goodness. Meredith is such a troublemaker. I don't like either one. I have terrible vision. I feel like I always have to like get really close to my diamond painting just to see the symbols. But I think air bubbles. I think I would pick air bubbles over bad symbols. I like poured glue too. And I want to know if that's something that some do, but not everybody says how they do their glue on their canvas. And I wish it could be like I could choose, yes, I want to look at only poured glue diamond paintings and I could shop from them that way. Smear symbols. Oh. I know. I wear contacts. I should have better vision than I do. I haven't seen Wolfpack pop up in the chat, so I hope they're ready. Love hers. Yeah, I just tried to load her page and it said something went wrong. Not on her end, on my end, because my computer is struggling to load any website while also having YouTube streaming going. Hmm? What are you up to? He's ready to not be in that chair. Wow. Ray, what works best for you then? Sorry for the crinkling noise. There you go. Maybe she is. Mm. Well, I was actually going to suggest if she was here, of like I can end 5 minutes early. Everyone can take a break before starting again. But I don't want to do that unless she knows. I've been talking so much, I barely remember what symbol I was working on. Another thing. You guys should post when you go live. Because I feel like I'm always hopping onto YouTube like, oh, is anybody live right now? What's going on right now? Post when you guys go live. If you have a scheduled set time. Or if you want to shout out your own channel. And then we can all click on the links for your own channel. Because I'm out of stuff to talk about. Let's talk about you. Let's just celebrate your channels. $7:30 p.m. every night. Sunday at 9. That's a good one because I think a lot of people stay in on Sunday evenings. 12 p.m. Eastern every day. That's good. That's a good schedule to have fun. Not all of this is for you. Just some of it, okay? There you go. So we're both having a snack. Today at 3 p.m., yes. Okay. Tomorrow at 1:30. We'll have 5 on Mondays and also your schedule. Okay. Because I'm going to try and pop in onto as many as I can. Tuesday and Wednesday, splitting it up. Tuesday and then Wednesday. That's smart. Having different days. Depending on the week. Okay, awesome. Even if your work schedule, I think that's a really smart move. Okay. Well, I haven't seen Wolf, but that's okay. Hopefully, in a few minutes, when we check out her live, I'll get to hear wonderful stories about snow in North Dakota. Because I wish we had snow. And she probably has some absolutely gorgeous stuff going on. There's 6 minutes left. I'm just going to go ahead, say goodbye, shut the stream off like within the next few seconds. And everybody can take a break before the next one because we've been going live after live. And yeah, thank you everybody for joining me. Again, my complete like random nonsense of how I talk about anything and everything or nothing, and then all of your participation in the comments. Thank you, Sunshine, for being my moderator, and Rachel, who was here for a little bit as a moderator. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you, Laura, for popping in. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for hosting. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Sunshine just posted Wolfpack's link. I had that totally wrong from earlier. Thank you for getting it correct, Sunshine, and putting it in there. Pop over to that one, and I think as I drive either out to the commissary or to an early dinner, I'll be listening to her. So have a good break. I'll chat with everybody later. Good luck in your lives if you have a live, and we'll talk soon. Bye, crafters.